Are you ready for pain? Are you ready for suffering? If the answer is yes, then you're ready.
I picked up my 7-year-old from school today, and the teacher looked super grave and was like, hey, can we have a private discussion? Asked my kids, so I'm a 5-year-old with me, to go talk to the other kids so we wouldn't be overheard. Apparently, the teacher came over and joined my daughter's conversation because she heard her say the word gay. She asked my kid what she was talking about, and my kid answered that, yeah, sometimes you can be a boy or a girl, but you don't have to be either. Like, sometimes you're like neither or both. And so, yes, okay, that's non-binary, and I had that discussion because I came out to my daughter. The teacher then said to me, I made sure she knew she wasn't in trouble, and I don't care what y'all are learning at home, but that is not appropriate for her to be discussing at school, and so can you please help me by telling her to not bring that up or discuss it again? Because, and I quote from the teacher, I might have feelings about it, or some of the other kids might have feelings about it, and then they go home and talk to their parents, and the parents come to me and think that I'm teaching them these things. So you have feelings about it. And then she doubled down and was like, it's just not age appropriate. Even if being trans was not a thing, non-binary was not a thing, there are still children that are born that are intersex. And acknowledging that there is more than just boy and girl, especially in a classroom where she comes home crying because apparently she's not allowed to like black because it's a boy color, and somehow that is okay. So not okay.
Hi, my name is Phoenix. I'm a trans man who lives in Minneapolis. This is for anyone who goes to public school, charter, or private in Minneapolis. Please stay and listen, but if you don't listen to this, it's important. TikTok creator Aiden Speaks has called for a national student walkout on April 1st, protesting the anti-queer, specifically anti-trans bills that have been passed and introduced in multiple states in the United States. There have been a couple bills in Minnesota. There's a bathroom bill that was just introduced that would make it so you had to use the bathroom according to your biological sex, along with another one that just passed the Senate that would make it so parents can request to change the curriculum if they don't want their students to be learning about queer people and or race. So given that Minneapolis Public Schools does not have school on April 1st, which is the original date for the walkout because it's a teacher's record-keeping day, we're going to have our walkout on March 31st at noon. Boost this, spread this, share it. Boost it, please. This is really important. Kids are literally dying because of these bills, and the government doesn't care.
Hi everyone, in case you haven't heard, Arkansas became the first state to ban healthcare for trans youth. In other words, they just passed a bill that denies gender-affirming healthcare to trans youth, which can be life-saving healthcare for a lot of trans kids. We need to come together and protect trans kids because a lot of people are not going to understand the severity of this and what this is going to do to trans kids. I have a link tree in my bio. The second, third, and fourth link all have information and resources. One of them has email templates and phone numbers for you to take action. If you call yourselves a trans ally, this is when you step up and you take action. It's not about performative activism on social media. It's about taking action when no one's watching. Having access to trans healthcare has saved my life. I know what it's like to be a kid in a world where no one wants me to thrive or survive as my most authentic self, and it is extremely damaging and very traumatizing. Please help us protect trans kids.
There's an updated pride flag! Looky, give me a cookie. Cool. Can you tell me what it all stands for?
The Pride Progress flag already has black and brown stripes for black, brown, and people of color.
Also blue, pink, and white for trans people.
The new version has the intersex flag, a purple circle in yellow. So pretty.
Pretty like you. What does the circle mean? It stands for being unbroken, whole, and complete.
It symbolizes being able to make their own decisions about their bodies.
That is very important.
I'm gonna draw the flag on my binder for school.
But I'm the best drawer.
But I'm the one with the markers.
If anyone ever has the gall to tell you that they don't understand why women don't like to come forward about sexual assault, show them this. Christopher Belter pleaded guilty to essaying 4 different women. He pled guilty. He told the court, I did this. In response to that, the judge had this to say. It seems to me that a sentence that involves incarceration or partial incarceration isn't appropriate. He admitted he did it, He confessed to assaulting at least 4 people, and the judge and the court system still took his side, and still said that he should not serve a day behind bars. But yeah, it's a total mystery why women don't come forward more often.
One of the most horrifying anti-trans bills has just been passed in our country. Alabama lawmakers have passed a bill banning gender-affirming medication for transgender youth, but that's not all. It makes providing gender-affirming care a felony, punishable by 10 years in prison. It restricts school restroom access. It forces school staff to out LGBT students to their parents, and it bans the discussion of LGBT issues in school. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. What the Republicans are doing is genocide. Bills like these are going to cause trans youth to unalive themselves. It's going to force parents to flee the state. And I think that's what the GOP wants. I am the mother of a transgender teenager, and he is horrified at what's happening in this country, and he is scared. If you are watching this video, now is not the time to be silent. If our representatives won't listen to us, it's time to grab a sign and march.
So, little quick story time about what happened at the chiropractor today. I went to the chiropractor, and there was this lady, and she told me white privilege isn't a thing. And I was like, yeah, it is. And she told me, no, it's not. I've been persecuted because I'm white. And I'm like, can you give me an example? And she went off on some weird tangent about how she was abused as a child, and how she was really poor, and how she's been denied loans and all this other stuff. And I was just like, we were on a train discussing civil rights, and you went on like a tangent totally this way. Like, you said, and I'm like, what do I say to this? I'm like, this isn't even about civil rights anymore. This is just about your life. And I'm like, white privilege isn't like saying that you didn't face adversity. It just means your skin color has never been a factor of that adversity.
Literally expecting a parent, a father, to put clothes on his child the correct way is expecting everything. That's a reach now, okay? Like, raging woke feminist. Oh my God, like, honestly, people don't even understand what feminism is. If you're saying that you're not a feminist, then you literally don't believe that men and women should be treated equally. Like, you believe that men are better than women, like, legitimately. You're just gonna, you actually confidently believe that men should be treated much better than all women. They should be paid more, they should be given more benefits, more everything. Because if you don't believe that and you think they should be treated equally, guess what? You're a feminist. Like, if not, you're an asshole.
Hey guys, if this is showing up on your For You page and you are a part of the LGBTQ community, can you please like, comment, share this video? I wound up on the wrong side of TikTok last night, and the transphobia is real. I need some help getting back to the nicer side. Thanks.
Travel might look a little different for us plus-size folks, but it's still possible. The airlines should do a better job accommodating us, but until then, I'll keep shouting my message from the rooftops. You deserve to travel just as much as anyone else.
Am 8. März war der Weltfrauentag. Ich denke, das ist an den wenigsten von euch vorbeigegangen. Einige haben vielleicht sogar gemerkt, dass der Ausdruck feministischer Kampftag in diesem Zuge vermehrt aufgetaucht ist. Denn der Ausdruck Frauentag schließt neben dem männlichen Geschlecht auch noch weitere Personen aus. Oder zumindest nicht ein. Der 8. März soll nicht nur für Frauen da sein, sondern eben auch für Transpersonen, Intersex, Agender oder nicht-binäre Personen. Das Akronym FLINTA schließt genau diese Personen mit ein und soll im Gegensatz zur Schreibweise Frau mit Sternchen die Personen, die sich dieser Kategorie eben nicht zugehörig fühlen, nicht nur mitmeinen, sondern ausdrücklich nennen. Feminismus muss intersektional sein. Beim Feminismus geht es nicht nur um Frauen, sondern eben um alle Menschen, die unter dem Patriarchat zu leiden haben. Und das auch nicht nur am 8. März, sondern an 365 Tagen im Jahr.
Princessa, you do
not need to make your body smaller. You do not need to exercise to take up less space. We are not out here pushing ourselves to make other people happy and satisfied with our bodies. We are out here to be strong and powerful and prove that I can do anything I put my mind to. You are in a constant battle of your mind because every messaging that we've ever received since we were little girls was that only thin is beautiful, only skinny is perfect, only fit is good.